Hello. In this video, we will discuss changing the tracheostomy tube. We recommend changing your child's tube once a month to prevent mucus plugs from occurring in the tube and to keep the trach tube clean. This will be a two-person procedure. You will need the following supplies for the trach change. You will need the same size trach tube, as well as a trach tube that is one size smaller for emergency purposes, Velcro trach ties, supplies for suctioning, water-based lubricant, resuscitation bag, a shoulder roll, and if your child has a cuff trach, you will need a syringe and sterile water if it is a water cuff trach. Go ahead and get all your supplies ready. Wash your hands and put on gloves if needed. Prepare the Velcro tie to the appropriate length. If your child's trach tube is cuffed, then test the new trach tube cuff by inserting the appropriate amount of sterile water or air depending on the type of cuff, and then deflating the cuff. Place the obturator into the trach tube and keep it on a clean surface. Go ahead and suction your child's trach tube to clear any secretions. Place a shoulder roll. Your helper can hold the trach tube in place with one hand and loosen the ties with the other hand while you moisten the tip of the trach tube with water-based lubricant. Your helper can deflate the cuff of the trach tube if there is a cuff and remove the tube while you insert the trach tube in one smooth curving motion, directing the tip of the trach tube toward the back of the neck and down. Remove the obturator and place it on the side while holding the trach tube securely. Attach the ventilator tubing if your child is ventilated and reinflate the cuff if needed. Go ahead and secure the trach ties and place the trach dressing. Only allow room for one finger or fingertip between the back of the neck and the ties. You can pass the suction catheter through the new trach tube to ensure you're getting secretions out. Keep your obturator in a safe place. Remember to not force the tube. If you have difficulty placing the same size tracheostomy tube, remember to use the smaller size tube. If you still cannot place the trach tube, call 911 and start rescue breathing and CPR. Remember that you can give your child breaths with a mask over the nose and mouth while covering the tracheostoma site if you cannot get the trach tube in place. If your child cannot be bagged from their nose and mouth, then you can bag the tracheostoma directly.